What's up? Shout out to all the fans out there, everybody in the world out there doing their thing. Uh, Welcome. Yeah, there's like 200 people right now. It's literally 200 people. I gotta put my jacket on so I look like super official. Gotta get ready for this. Gotta get ready for the stream. That's better. It's more official. All right. So, which one were we on? 38? Maybe 37. All right. So, this is I believe it's the fifth of this seemingly endless review of what should have been done. Shout out to the fans. I did. Yes, I did. It says I started it. Doesn't
no,
it?
it says he's live. No
I've been live for a minute.
No viewers though.
I guess. Yeah, I started one and then I stopped it because it wasn't working. Now you're ruining the show. All right. Let's not yet. Let's start on 38. I don't have Twitch. I'm gonna make a Twitch though. I don't know. It's Smythe something. Someone just said boo. All right. So, in this another day, another review. 38. Compare and contrast the lives of people during the Reformation in rural or urban areas. Liana, what is a rural area? Good. Okay, it's good. And what's a urban area? More of a city environment. Okay. So if you lived in a rural environment at this time, you were involved in you were involved in agriculture, right? You grew food. It was mostly um, subsistence, although you also either paid your taxes and possibly sold whatever was left if you could to make a profit. If you lived in an urban area, you worked predominantly in some sort of trade or commerce. Okay, you might be a craftsman, you might be a merchant. You had there was a variety of professions, right? So there's a lot more diversity about employment opportunity. Again, on the flip side, if you are living in a rural community, there's no diversity. You're a farmer, period, point blank. And then again, both of them follow traditional social structures. $39. What's this? Oh my God, it reads. I don't even have to read it. This is a game changer. All right, stop with the bell. Okay. So, go up. No, we're on 38. I post this. Yes. I'm just saying. If you miss one, you could. There. All right. 40. Question: were the House of Commons, were the members of the House of Commons truly representatives? Okay. Though in I just rolled over someone's back. So though in theory or on paper they would have seemed obvious, it would have seemed obvious the answer to that question. Yes, they're representatives. It's a representative form of government. But in practice, not so much. Okay. Why? There was a limited, the representation was far too limited. And two, eligibility was based on property ownership and thus excluded lower classes. So a huge part of the problem is, how can it be representative of the people if all of the people are not permitted to be represented in the assembly, right? If you have to be someone that owns land to even get the opportunity to have someone to represent you, right? Most people at this time do not own land. Therefore, most people are not being represented in the House of Commons. And as a result, the House of Commons is not a true representation. Once I figure out how to stream from my GoPro, I'm going to just mount it up there. Yeah. Yeah. I have one. I have one. Should I wear it one day? Just so you guys can see how awful you look at me? How mean you are to me? Yeah, those cookies were fire, son. Don't be so slow. We have diverse. I mean, we have dead air here. I have dead air. No, it's like when you're filming or something and there's nothing going on. Okay.
I need you to put my Spanish grade in. I got 100 on it.
That's awesome. I don't think I ever got 100 on math test in my life. Never in my life, never once. Really good in college, pretty good in high school. I don't even remember, to be honest with you. In high school, I don't remember. Nah, I didn't take AP or honors. Probably core. No, I think I took like a college prep or something. All right, I'm moving on. 41. Renaissance thinkers. So here's one of the things that, again, I find particularly interesting about these movements, like the Reformation, like the Renaissance, like the Enlightenment, is they are all historically, or I'm sorry, they are all historic in their progressive liberalism. Okay. But at the same time, they're taking place at a time in an era and with people that are extremely discriminatory, racist, sexist, right? So we have these Renaissance era thinkers who have, some of whom have liberal ideas about the role of women in society, but some of them, even though they are, again, Renaissance thinkers, have very contemporary, conservative, discriminatory, sexist views on the role of women in society, right? I'm talking to the fans. There are fans that stream this across the globe. People love it. All right, so it doesn't. They're not watching live. They're going to watch it later. Next question. Shh. Why were the Anabaptists more open to women in impactful roles? Okay. It was a Bible focused approach and an interpretation of scriptures emphasizing equality.
He was hiding behind me and Kaya so he wouldn't get hit. Like, he was like a man.
Are you talking about me? It was cool, but definitely not as cool as going paintballing. Do you guys go again? Solidarity. Trip goes on the wall. That's how you do it. Are there any other apparel stores active right now? Just baseball? All the baseball stuff had baseball on it though. Huh? Why didn't you tell me it was up? Why don't they tell anyone when it's open? What Instagrams? All of them separately? What's the basketball one? Yeah. All right, next one. Factors for leaving traditional outlooks on marriage. Influence of the Renaissance ideas, economic changes, urbanization, and exposure to new cultures. It's really giving me a headache. What are some factors? 43. What are some factors for we did that. 44. What is the importance of Lent on carnival socially and religiously? Okay, Lent is a period of sacrifice, of reflection, and carnival is a celebration, and it's all about socializing.
What? Us saying something about me.
45. Public punishments in Europe. Okay. We had stocks, pillory, pranger, whipping, branding. They were all done publicly, and they were to serve as a deterrent and public shaming. This is actually one of learning about now. Okay, and that's that connectivity, that continuity of history. So one of the things that connects to the period of the French Revolution. Come on, guys, we're too loud. One of the things that, but someone might watch this later. Yeah. No. What are you talking about? Yeah, but I'm saying this is connecting the Reformation to it, showing the connection. So, People were publicly tortured and abused in Europe during this period. That is something that's going to turn folks off. And during the French Revolution, it's going to lead to things like the guillotine being invented, which today, guillotine, whatever, which today seem barbaric to us, but in reality, at the time, in the context of the era it was used and created, it was seen as humane. All right, I'm going down. Huh? How about what? They do. They just didn't give them to me. 46. Who predominantly, who was accused during this time of witchcraft? It was mostly women. Was mostly women, especially older, unmarried, or socially marginalized, right? The other, a common theme in history, right? Who is expendable? Who is easily taken advantage of? The other. So, the group that's going to be predominantly accused of witchcraft, women who are older, who are social outsiders. Okay. Typically lower class, right? They had a hard time defending themselves due to social pressure. All right. What was the purpose of the Inquisition or the Inquisitions? Because there was more than one. Meant to combat heresy and enforce religious orthodoxy, effective in suppressing dissent, but controversial in its methods. The original purpose that was stated was to eliminate heresy, evil, the devil, what have you. In reality, it was a form of control. It was a way for those in power to eliminate their opposition. Jesuits representing a new path for the Catholic faith. They emphasized education, missionary work, and loyalty to the Pope. Jesuits were like the SEAL Team 6 of the Catholic Church, the best trained, um, you know, most gung ho in the faith, the best of the best. The 1% gung ho means like go getter, like into it. They were the best of the best, the tip of the spear of the in the world of priests. I was just curious how many there were. Areas hope to help the Catholic faith, focused on education, especially for girls, aim to strengthen Catholicism through female religious education. How the council of Trent helped return many to Catholicism, addressed issues raised by the Protestant Reformation. All right. Basically, the Council of Trent is when the Catholic Church realizes that they're going to continue to hemorrhage followers, money, and power to the Protestant side if they don't do something about the very legitimate criticisms that the Protestant faith is making of the Catholic faith. And so it's basically, a decision, a meeting where there's a decision where we're just going to make the changes that everybody's kind of beating us up about. If you can't beat them, join them. That's the Council of Trent. And turmoil in mannerism. Okay. Mannerism is an art movement characterized by extravagance and distortion, reflecting a sense of uncertainty and unease, deviating from the balance and harmony of the Renaissance, marked by emotional intensity, elongated forms, and complex compositions. And that's it. We're done, right?
But keep that on there. Yeah, just don't move.
Is it really?
Yeah, can you just cross them out? They're like all.
No, I'll do the other 7 tomorrow.
Who is still up here? No, who is still up here? Me. Well, maybe if you didn't talk, you would be farther down.
I'm on 47.
47 is not even.
I read really slow. I can't. Wait.
Why is your pencil so small? You can get a new one. You get a brand new one over there for nothing. All right, we're stopping the stream since we went over all the ones for today. Join in tomorrow. Check in tomorrow where we go over 52 to 57. Goodbye. See you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Shout out to the chat.